Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I want to discuss 5 things you should consider before coming to Saudi Arabia. A lot of people, friends, have been asking me how is it to live in this kingdom, and I've been trying to respond through my different channels, through Facebook Messenger, through WhatsApp. I decided to make this video so that every one of you who is planning to relocate to Saudi Arabia, either for a job or for a reunion with the family, should have all these things in mind. There are 5 major things I want to discuss today you have to consider before planning to relocate to Saudi Arabia. Either you're coming here for a job or you're coming for your pilgrimage. These are the things you should bear in mind. These are the things you should consider. Number 1 of them is the weather. Here in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the weather, I must tell you, is a little harsh because it is quite hot here. It is very, very hot here. Yes, I said it's very hot, even though there are some cities that might be a little cold. A place like Al Baha, the tourist city, is almost cold all through the year. A place like Taif is also quite cold. Just have it in mind that you have lots of sand here, and sometimes in the very dry season there is usually sandstorm. Just know that there is sandstorm, something like this. I'll just put up the picture so that you see what I'm talking about. And when there is this, whenever there is sandstorm, visibility is usually a problem. Sometimes it is totally blank. Sometimes you could just see vehicles, and it calls for traffic caution. Driving and there is sandstorm, either you put your caution or you park somewhere and then wait for the sandstorm to wear off. Number 2, the next thing you have to consider, which is number 2, is the religious differences. If you're coming from a country where Islam is not practiced, or where you practice other religions other than Islam, then know that Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country. So you are meant to abide by the rules and regulations guiding the Islamic religion, which is Sharia. So if you don't know anything about Sharia, I feel you should make some inquiries, Google about it, and then ask people around you about it. They will tell you how it goes, so that whenever you arrive here, you don't get into any problem with anybody. You try to live by the rules and regulations of this place. Some of the things you will experience when you get here are, here in Saudi Arabia, prayers are said 5 times in a day, and you must observe those periods of prayers. I mean, you must observe them, because the malls will close, the supermarkets will close, and then even in your workplace, you need to observe the periods that fall within the working hours. You are not expected to shake anybody of the opposite sex if the person is not related to you. I mean, if the person is not your brother, not your sister, not your mama, not your father, not your uncle, or whatever relationship there is. Once the person is not related to you, you're not meant to shake the person. I mean, you are not meant to mingle. Females don't mingle with males, and males don't mingle with females, except your family. So another thing is this: as a woman, you need to dress properly. Here there is what is called a abaya. An abaya is just a long black flowing gown, even though it comes in different colors and shapes and sizes. But basically it is a long black flowing gown. So you are meant to wear it wherever you go to. If you're in a bigger city, you may not be expected to always put on your scarf, your head scarf, or cover your face, especially if you are an expatriate. But if you are in some localities, you might be expected to cover your head at least. So women, take note. If you're coming here, your sense of dressing will definitely change. I mean, drastically change. Not that you'll be given some time to gradually pull yourself away from what it used to be. You would I mean, from the airport, you will even start dressing the way you're supposed to dress while you're here. Number 4 is about couples who are coming with family. If you're coming if you're relocating to Saudi Arabia with family, just have it in mind that if your spouse is coming with you, he or she might not be able to work unless they get legal employment. You're not likely to work because the permanent residence that will be given to your spouse, it will be boldly written that he or she is not permitted to work. If you're coming with kids, if you're not in a very big city, just know that finding international school might be a little difficult, especially those that are not in big cities like Riyadh, Jeddah, and other big cities. Just know that finding an international school where English is the medium of instruction will be a little difficult for you. So the earlier you plan yourself, if you're coming with your kids, the better for you. And even when you are in those big cities and then you get a school, they are usually very expensive. They're usually very expensive. So just plan yourself. If you're coming here, having it in mind that your kids will be enrolled in school other than the Arabic school, which is free. If you want your kids to go to any international school, know that it's quite expensive. If you get anyone around you, it is quite expensive. And know that your spouse is not likely to work unless they are legally employed. Then number 5, just have it in mind that the language in Saudi Arabia is Arabic. And you need to learn it as fast as you can, because if you don't know how to communicate in Arabic, living here will be a little difficult for you. So the earlier you prepare your mind that you're going to learn a second language, the better for you. But I was lucky in my place of work. There are people who understand English, so it made my learning the Arabic very fast. About the sandstorm I've talked about, generally the weather is quite harsh. So if you are allergic to air condition, know that this is not the place for you, because most of the time in the year you're going to be using your air condition. I've talked about the religious differences, the number of times you need to pray in a day. But if you are legally employed in this place, you are insured, your company will definitely insure you. So health is also free. It's free for the citizens, it's free for permanent residents whose companies have gotten insurance. So these are the few things you need to consider before coming here. I hope this will help somebody plan well. I will be talking about different living in this place. I will tell you it's been an amazing journey for me. I don't know about others, but I will keep telling you what it is like to live in this place. Till next time, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so that anytime I pull up any new video, you will be the first to watch it. And if you think this information has really helped you, please do not forget to give us that big thumb up. Thank you, and God bless you. See you next time. I love you. Bye.